Hello, bees bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have two sweet EDC pouches that I'm going to share with you guys. I'm going to review right now, and it's been so hard to not tell you. I've been carrying these the last few weeks, and I almost gave it away at the live stream when we were camping. It was sitting next to me on the picnic table. I went to pick it up and was like, oh, don't say anything. It's a secret. Well, guess what? Now it's not a secret. So I don't normally review pouches or any of that kind of thing, but I've wanted a pouch. I carry so much stuff with me, and normally it's in my cooler. I have this huge cooler, I call it my lunchbox, and it has all these pockets, and I have stuff just crammed in there. Well, I'm going to show you both of these. This is Roaring Fire. Let's see, does it have it on? It doesn't have, oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Roaring Fire, and this is the Pico Fire. And by the way, I am now an affiliate with Pico Fire. I've been looking for a pouch, and I put this on here just for contrast because you can't really see it. And if you don't know what DSKFS is, look it up. But you know how when you're looking up something and trying to find, which one you want? Well, I was contacted by Roaring Fire, and they were like, hey, would you like to check these out? I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? So this is a smaller pouch. And of course, just like everything else, not like you guys didn't know, I tend to overdo everything. So I really packed them out, and I've carried them, thrown them. I mean, I have to say, they're more than I expected they would be. They have a really tough material, and they have good zippers. They don't have chintzy zippers that catch and all that. I mean, like I said, I'm not a bag reviewer, but I'm going to tell you my experience. So this is a smaller one. You can even carry this like if you wear cargo pockets, or if you don't pack it as much as this, you can even use this as a wallet. And I had to make sure that I didn't have anything that I couldn't show you in here before I did it. But this is what it looks like on the inside. I have my notepad. I take notes all the time. I have my Civivi pen in here. I've rotated different pens, but I just put this one in here. It fits, the Civivi pen fits really well. And I just disconnected this before I did the video. But normally this is how I carry. I did it for aesthetics, so it would look pretty. But normally I have this light clipped to this clip right here, and that's how I keep it. That's how I've had it the last few weeks. So if it's dark, you're in your car and you don't want to turn your light on, you have, on this case, I have my little O-light, my I-light, but I have my little O-light, and you can, man, I'm telling you, I love having a little light all the time. And I did have a couple knives in here. You could fit a really nice size knife on this side. You could fit a full size. I'm pretty sure you could fit a Kaiser Roach in there. Like, for instance, here's the Kaiser Genie. To give you an idea, you can put two knives in there very easily. But besides the knives, you have all kinds of different options. I've had different things in them, and I always try to keep a few dollars on me. So there's 3 spots here. They're like credit card spots. And obviously, keep a Band-Aid handy. And I have some cards. And then back here, do you know what that knife is, huh? Do you? Do you? If you're in the EDC community, I bet you know what this knife is. What is it? That's the question. And back here, let's see, what do I have? Here's the card that came with it. I kept that in there. And what's this? This is another one. Yeah, there you go. Thank you for a lifetime warranty card. You can read that at your leisure. So they have a lifetime warranty. I didn't even know that I left that in there. And then also, I've had different things in here. I mean, there's this nice, we call this webbing pouch. It's worked well. I have a fidget spinner in there right now. I have a couple of these. And, if you want, I'll put a link to this in the description. It'll spin for I don't even know, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Then in the back, you have another pouch. And y'all, you guys already know if you watch the live streams, I got a beard. Got a beard going. Nice pouch, nice handle, and this, you can hang this up, like when we're camping, you can hang it, and then it also has a pouch up front. So you have all kinds of pouches, and there, yeah, look at there, more Band-Aids. But this actually will work very well as a billfold. It has these slots right here. This would work well as a billfold, and without all the stuff that I had packed in there, it's not very wide. Put my flashlight back in here. This is a very nice pouch. If you're a minimalist and you carry minimal things and just 1 or 2 knives, and you can see, I have a lot of stuff in here. I've been switching them out, messing around with it, playing, seeing what I like in it, seeing what I don't like in it. It's not very thick. Here, I'll show you. So all the way across, it's 6 inches by about less than 4.5 just over 4¼ and not packed out. It's just right around 1 inch. So it's not very big. That gives you a good idea of the size. I have to say I have no complaints. The thing that I always check with stuff like this is the zippers. If the zipper works well, I'm happy. I've had so many kind of like pouchy type things like bags, book bags and stuff like that. And the zipper catches. That ruins it for me. I will say this zipper, even when I have it packed out, it's very easy to use. So you know what? Let's get to the big one. This is my personal favorite. This is the Ember Pro pouch. And by the way, the other one that I showed you, with my 10% off discount code, this will run you like $18. So yeah, that's a pretty good deal. And I'll have the links in the description if you want to go check it out. But this one is my favorite. And look, I've used it. I don't even care that I got ink on it for throwing it in my other bag that had a, what do you call it? A pin in it. Oh my gosh. I have to admit, this is exactly what I was looking for. I am so glad that I got this one. And it has nothing to do with the fact that I have a link, because this truly is what I was looking for. It is super tough. It has the thick, I don't know what you call this nylon. It's like 1000D, I think is what it's called. And it's waterproof nylon, give you a little bit of texture vision. There's your texture vision. And you have these mollies. You can see right here, they're tight mollies. You can put whatever, you know, any kind of molly stuff. You have a big pocket up front, and then I have an Olight up front. And this thing has, you want to see what I carry, what I was able to organize with this thing. And, you know, I even have more stuff. But this is, look at this. Pow! Pow! Right in the kisser. Would you look at that? Just look at it. This is so sweet. I am like a kid in a candy store having this pouch. I love it so much. I just can't tell you. Did you see how easy I zipped it? And look, this thing is like a miniature backpack. And you can hang it. You can hang it from here. There's your fabric, Cordura. See, I don't even know my fabrics. I could just tell you what I've done and how I've used it. And I did have hanks. I had hanks in here. And then just showing you the inside, because I don't want to make this video forever long, but just showing you what I have in here to give you an idea. I have my salt and pepper. Well, I'll just take it out. I have my salt and pepper. I have my contact case with contact fluid in it. I have my Knipex pliers. These things are freaking awesome. I have a lighter. I don't smoke, but I have a lighter because, well, I'll show you in a minute. There's a lot of uses for a lighter. And if you guys watch my knife disassembly, I have some doodads. I have my first bottle of KPL knife pivot lube and some, what do you call those? Some nail clippers. And I have 2 micro suede cloths. And then look at here. See, I have these things on everything. I have one on my keychain. I have one on both of these EDC pouches. I always like to have a little small flashlight. And this yellow makes it easy to see when it's dark. Not to mention I have a flashlight. And you can unclip this and put it on the other side, whichever. And that's another thing I really like about this is the way these are organized. You can put them however you want. You can move things around. If you don't like how something sits, you can move it. And have another comb. And then this is a lot of paracord. It's surprising how much paracord you can fit in such a small space. And when you do something with paracord, I have my lighter. Or, you know, if something really happened, I have a lighter to light stuff. And then I always carry, this is my Spyderco. This is the medium. And then the fine grit ceramic stone, I always carry one of these in my pouch. And all of this stuff is my normal stuff that I always carry. And now I've got it all in one place. And you see me taking it all out. Let me zoom back out here. So just taking this out real quick. And if, by the way, if you don't carry a bunch of stuff like I do, you could put a bunch of knives in here. You could put knives back here. You could put, and it fits full-size knives. This is a nice big size mollies right here and right here. Different sizes here, 3 sizes. I mean, I'm totally like a kid in a candy store. And then also, this is my little CRKT. It has my T6s and T8s. It's a driver. And then I have a tire that I plugged and it was going flat, quite, not flat, but it kept losing air. And then I have a flashlight. And then you would be surprised how often I end up using these little, what do you call those things? Hemostats for picking stuff up all the time. For doing fine work. I don't use my fingers. I just get these, bam. Makes it so easy when stuff falls in between stuff. These are very, very convenient. And I have my Lancelot leather This is Lancelot Leather. I have 10% off Lancelot Leather's goods. And this is my like login jotter. I really, really like this. And I really appreciate it. I got this from Lancelot. Thank you very much, Lancelot. I've had that for a little while now. So there's this side. So here's the cool thing. That's not even everything that's in here. Do you see how easy, even when it's flat and empty, how easy it is to unzip? That's my big thing. Here's the back side of it. Check this out. And I know I have stuff laying everywhere. Doesn't it look homely? Look. Here's the back side. I have a full-size microfiber cloth, a big one. And on top of that, I have an external hard drive and the cable, and then also a, what do you call it, power supply for the cigarette lighter. And I have all my stuff in here for, you know, keep a Band-Aid handy in case you cut yourself. I have liquid Band-Aid. I have Aquifer, I have lotion, I have all kinds of bandages and Band-Aids in here. I even have some, what do you call that stuff? Some super glue. And it doesn't take up that much room. It all flattens out. I mean, I could take all this stuff out, but, you know, I'm not really branding here. But, yeah, so there you go. Would you look at it? I absolutely love this thing. All right, let me clean up the table real quick. Holy cow, I did not realize I had this much stuff in this pack. So that gives you an idea how much, I'm not a pack rat, I just like having all my stuff with me. You know what, let's see, it's about, well, squished, it depends on how you look at it, but just about normally, it's what, about 7.5 by 6.5 by, depending on how much stuff you have in it, but relaxed, it's less than 2 inches, about 1 3/4 inches. So it's really, it's not that big of a pack, but it holds a lot. And if you're like me and you like to pack it out, well, you can see, you can fit plenty of stuff in here. So this one right here, with my discount code, with 10% off, you can get it for around $33. And I think it's worth every penny. It is super tough. And I love, like I said, these zippers, what are they called? YKK zippers. And see how they did that? I don't know if that's what helps me be, so it works both directions, but I love it. Absolutely love it. So let me know what you guys and gals think. Both of these pouches are really sweet. I like this one just because I like to carry so much stuff. But even if you're not interested, hey, you still got to see a couple knives. Just showing you some knives. A little bit of knifage. A little swing, swing, swing. But until I see you again, and little like talk to you or see you at the live streams, remember, live life in the present. Keep a Band-Aid handy. And don't cut yourself.